Never let these relatives into your home, no matter how close they are. Sounds harsh, right? That's exactly why most people ignore it and suffer quietly. You've been taught that family means unconditional access, that saying no makes you selfish, that keeping distance makes you disrespectful. So you open your door again and again, even when something inside you feels off, even when every visit leaves your home heavier than before. And the worst part? You don't even realize what's being taken from you. Your peace, your clarity, your energy, little by little, visit by visit. Because here's the truth most people avoid. Not everyone who is related to you is aligned with you. And just because someone shares your blood doesn't mean they should share your space. Your home is not just walls and furniture. It's an environment. It's where your mind resets, where your energy settles, where your family feels safe. And what you allow into that space shapes everything. So let's talk honestly about 6 types of relatives you should never let into your home. Not out of hate, not out of ego, but out of awareness. First, the ones who bring division. You know them. They don't shout, they don't fight openly, they plant things. A small comment here, a comparison there, a little gossip disguised as concern. And suddenly, people in your own house start feeling distant. They talk about one person in front of another, create sides, create tension. And when they leave, the atmosphere doesn't go back to normal. It lingers. Conversations feel heavier. Relationships feel strained. The Bible literally warns about people like this, those who create division. And it doesn't say fix them, it says avoid them. Because peace is not something that just exists, it's something you protect. Second, the ones who normalize what you're trying to grow out of. This one is subtle but dangerous. These are the relatives who pull you back into habits, mindsets, or lifestyles you've been trying to leave. They laugh at your growth, call it too much, make wrong things feel normal again. And slowly, without even realizing it, you start slipping. Not all at once, just a little compromise here, a little adjustment there, until one day you look at yourself and think, I was doing better before. The Bible makes it clear, who you walk with shapes who you become. So if someone keeps pulling you away from your growth, why are they sitting comfortably in your space? Third, the ones who quietly disrespect your faith, your values, your direction. They don't attack directly, they joke, they question, they make you feel like you're overdoing it. And you smile, you ignore it, you let it slide to keep things peaceful. But inside, something shrinks every time, because your home is supposed to be your safe place, not a place where you constantly feel judged or misunderstood. Love them, yes. Pray for them, yes. But giving them unlimited access while they slowly weaken your conviction, that's not love, that's neglecting yourself. Fourth, the ones controlled by anger. You already know the pattern. Everything is fine until suddenly it's not. A small issue turns into shouting, tension, emotional chaos, and everyone else adjusts, stays quiet, avoids triggering anything. But over time, that doesn't just affect one moment. It shapes the entire environment. It creates fear, discomfort, instability. And the Bible is very clear. Anger spreads, it transfers. If you keep allowing it in, it becomes normal. Your home is not meant to feel like a place you have to survive. It's meant to feel safe. Fifth, the ones who don't respect boundaries. They show up unannounced, interfere in your decisions, question your choices like they have authority over your life. And when you finally try to set a boundary, they flip it on you. You've changed. You think you're better now, after everything we've done. And suddenly, you feel guilty for protecting your own space. But understand this clearly. Control dressed as care is still control. And just because someone has history with you doesn't mean they have the right to your present. Your home is not a public place. It's a privilege, and not everyone deserves access. And sixth, the most dangerous one, the ones who drain you quietly. They're not loud, they're not toxic in an obvious way, but every time you're around them, you feel heavier. Conversations feel negative, draining, exhausting. They don't bring conflict, they bring weight, and you leave those interactions feeling less like yourself. These people don't destroy your life in one moment. They slowly lower your energy, your motivation, your clarity. And over time, that matters more than anything else. Here's the part most people struggle to accept. Not everyone is meant to walk closely with you in every season. Even Jesus faced misunderstanding from his own family. So if you're waiting for everyone to understand your boundaries before you set them, you'll stay stuck forever. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you don't love them. It means you finally respect yourself enough to protect what matters. Your peace matters. Your mental state matters. Your family's environment matters. Your future matters. And sometimes growth doesn't look like adding more people into your life. It looks like closing doors you were never meant to keep open. And yeah, it's uncomfortable. You'll feel guilty. You'll question yourself. You'll wonder if you're being too harsh. But deep down, you already know the difference between what feels right and what feels draining. That quiet discomfort you feel after certain people leave your home, that's not nothing. That's awareness. That's your mind and spirit telling you something isn't aligned. Don't ignore it, because the longer you ignore it, the more it becomes your normal. And one day, you'll look around and realize you lost your peace trying to keep everyone else comfortable. So if this hit you even a little, don't just scroll away. Sit with it. Think about your space, your home, your energy, and ask yourself honestly, who enters my life and leaves it heavier? Because that's where your answer is. And if you want more real, honest, no-filter content like this, subscribe. And before you go, tell me in the comments, what's one boundary you know you need to set, but you've been avoiding?